In August 1962, the Daily Graphic reported that there was water for all Ghana, some 79 pipe-borne water supplies and some 4,000 wells, boreholes and ponds had been provided throughout the country for a population of about 7 million. In the then government's 7-year development plan, more was to be done to develop water resources not only for human consumption but also for industrial and agricultural development, which together formed the bedrock of Nkrumah's visionary agenda to transform Ghana into a high-income country in a single generation. But what has happened to all those plans? Here is Chief Manager at the PR section of the Ghana Water Company Limited, Michael Ajiman.
Because of lack of funding, we are finding it difficult to expand our water systems. So because of that, we are facing what we call a supply shortfall. We are not able to meet the demand of water of the people in Ghana here. And in most places, in fact, some of these treatment plants were built so many years ago when the population of Ghana was not large. At the moment, I think we have about 24 million. When the pond was built, our population was just some 6 million.
At 55 years, the Ghana Water Company Limited is struggling to provide water for about 40% of Ghana's 23 million population on a regular basis. In fact, even those who live at the affluent areas of Accra don't get a regular supply of water.
Yeah, so pipe means some of our tank. Now, I'm only about 50 pesos, 60 pesos. If you cannot afford it, what will you do?
Have you bothered to ask why? Well, because there is so much wastage in the system. Very often we see water gushing from burst pipes, which often leads to the loss of hundreds of gallons of water.
Poor urban planning has led to a situation where we are even not able to identify the houses. So when there's a leakage, when there's a problem on our pipeline and somebody calls, they are not able to identify those areas for us to attend to those faults.
Taps and showers are left open at homes as well as hotel rooms. According to the Ghana Water Company, more than 40% of treated water is lost mainly through illegal connections, utterly done in connivance with company officials. So you see, we are the reasons for our thirst. So some areas like Adenta are decorated with polytanks, and homes where polytanks cannot be afforded have the Kufuor gallons in abundance. Pollution of water resources is another major challenge. As a people, how do we preserve our waters? Many water bodies are polluted with chemicals, liquid, solid, as well as plastic waste, and as a result, water bodies like the Odo River and the Kole Lagoon in the Greater Accra region are dying because of irresponsible human activities. One then wonders why the litany of complaints that there is no potable water.
About 6 months ago, we all had a problem that Takoradi, the Twin City, had a big problem with supply. Right, and there were problems with raw water supply because it's drying up. It was silting up because of actions of people in the environment, Galamsey people, and of course we also had problems with equipment.
We have just celebrated the Well Water Day, where we were trying to draw awareness of to the fact that people are polluting our water bodies, and the implication that has for Ghana water is that we're being forced to spend so much in treating the water because the water is not pure. The quality has reduced. So what it means is that we are spending so much on chemicals.
To a very large extent, Ghanaians can be blamed as part of the persistent water problem because pragmatic steps have not been taken to utilize the benefits we get from our rivers, springs, and streams, lakes, and dams that abound in the country. Lake Bosumtwi, River Volta, the Black Volta and White Volta, and other water bodies that enter the Gulf of Guinea at Adan could have been harvested before it enters the sea. Ghana also records abundant rainfall each year, but the bulk of it goes waste. Unfortunately, they are left to go waste while millions of people lack good drinking water. The people of Weija and its surroundings such as Tomefa drink untreated water from the Weija Dam. If you're wondering why water never runs through your tap, do well to ask yourself this question: how do I contribute to the preservation of water in my area? According to our study, the Volta River alone is more than enough to supply potable water to Ghana and even the whole of Africa. But as reggae legend Bobby Nesta Marley said,
"Know your destiny in the abundance of water. The food is thirsty."
Muti Fafakwe for TV Africa News.
Rat race.